You guys are unbelievable, man. I'm telling you, we talked about it all year. This started a long time ago. You're built for this. You're built for this, man. And look what you guys did. You went out there and it's another hot team that we knocked off. It's the next hot team that you knock off. You know how hard it is to win in this league in the playoffs? Do you understand what you're doing right now? What we're capable of? That's two. All right, that's two. We got two to go. With a bye in the middle. I'm unbelievably proud of everybody in here, man. Coaches, players. That's the way to mount up, man. That's a difficult team to beat, man. All right, I got one game ball. Man, in the game, need to play. Derek Barnes.
Hey, man, love y'all boys, man. From the support in the linebacker room, the coaches, staff, organization, offense, man. 3 years, man. It took me 3 years to get the first interception. But it means more because the people who believed in me. Yeah, you know, a lot of people didn't. The room. This ball, you know, I got to give it to the linebacker room because I said we was going to bring one back, and God, we did.
Let's go, man. What a weekend of football. Oh, my God, and the witch lives. Patrick Mahomes just can't stop, man. Where's my man Gus? Congrats on your squad. Doing it, Lions. Let's go. I would have loved to see Pack Lions. Josh. Bro, your team, man. What's wrong? What's wrong with your team? You left like 20 points on the board. Packers straight puked all over themselves. Brock Purdy tried everything he could. He tried to throw so many picks, man, and he just didn't. And what is up with this stuff? What is up with this?
I got you. I'm gonna send it.
Send that jersey. Send that jersey. I'm gonna send it. Why is everyone? What is with everyone in the jerseys all of a sudden, man? Oh no! Like, bro, you just lost. Like, stop asking for everybody's jerseys. Oh God! Somebody else did it earlier in the playoffs, and it was just like, come on, man. Like, you just lost, and you're out here asking for jerseys. Don't do that, man. Stroud, you got to be better than that. Oh, Diggs, what's he trending for? Bro, the fact that he dropped this. Oh, my God. So many. Packers gave it away. Honestly, felt like the Bills gave it away. It's just that voodoo, man. That Kansas City Chiefs voodoo. Patrick Mahomes, my God. Ah, Diggs. But, dude, this is what happens when you don't keep him involved. This is what happens when he's, like, 1 to 2 catches a game. Dude, he gets this way. He can make awesome catches, but then, look, everyone can drop it. Ah, brutal, man. Brutal. Rough one. Rough one there.
This is back in the
This is
paint,
good.
baby.
This is good.
All eyes on me, he said. And he gets 2 touchdowns in Buffalo with the most amount of audience that they've had all year. Now, obviously, he's wide open here.
Wide open
This
there,
was
man.
beautifully crafted, and Travis Kelce throws
We're
it
probably
in the
not gonna
stands
see
to
Joffrey,
take that. You throw snowball, I throw pigskin. Then he gets another one. Knee almost
Not why I'm
down.
showing.
He almost down. But Travis Kelce gets in the end zone, obviously, good Ohio boy. And I think it's safe to say that the Kelce brothers owned Buffalo last year.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason Kelce was obviously a phenomenal superstar in the crowd.
Wow.
I believe he was in the Taylor Swift suite, which was also the Mahomes suite, which was also the Kelce suite,
Right.
which means that whole place was having a great time in Buffalo. Nobody was having a better time than
My
this man.
God.
Wow.
Congrats on retirement,
Bro.
Jason.
Yeah. Let's go.
This
Look at him! What a man. What a beast. And the part, I don't know if they'll show it, but the part where he like, the part where he like jumps out, chugs a beer, and then jumps straight up back. Oh my God, back up and in. Oh, baby. Look at him! Look at the man. Bugsy, your boyfriend right here, man. Drunk mode right there, dude. He went off. Here he goes. Look, oh my God. He almost ate it, man.
Let me save myself. Gives a dap up, finishes the beer.
Pounds it. Be real, how many of you could do that right there?
Right back up there. It goes up to that guy's shoulder. Look where it's on that guy's shoulder is how high that is. Doesn't bang his knee.
Nope.
Doesn't do it. Levitates his big ass back up into the suite having the time of his life. Good for Chiefs fans having fun.
Bro,
Incredible.
imagine being that big and that athletic. Huge. My God, he's jumping right back up. Oh my God. He's younger than me, right? I'm what? Oh my God, I don't remember what I am now. What year is it? I was born in 86. 38? 30. Oh my God! I actually don't remember. 37. We're 37, right? Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Anyway, he's younger than me. And look, I could probably do that, but probably not a lot of people in here could actually do that. Oh, he's the man. All right. I haven't heard this yet, Ian. I've not heard this. I love Colin Cowherd. I don't know what he's going to say. I've not heard it yet. Here we go.
Listen, there's nothing against Brock Purdy. It's not that he's bad. But what I've said all year is I don't see the special. I think a lot of this, most of it is the roster and Kyle Shanahan. And this weekend when the weather's not perfect and he misses Deebo Samuel, who gets injured, he's ordinary. The final 4 quarterbacks are Lamar Jackson, about to be MVP for the second time, fastest quarterback ever. Patrick Mahomes, a wizard. Number 1 pick, Jared Goff. And the last guy picked in a draft, Brock Purdy. And here's another thing about the Niners. I love Kyle Shanahan, but he is completely tied to his play sheet. He doesn't feel like a great second-half adapter to me. He came with a game plan. It's usually brilliant. They usually roll over people, but they're not a good come-from-behind team because I'm not sure if they adapt. Once Deebo Samuel got hurt, it's not the same offense.
Kind of true, man. Look, I'm not going to crap on Niners. You guys deserved it, man. You guys got the win. Holy crap, though. You should not have won. Green Bay had every opportunity to win that game. I don't know if you and Josh bet. Whoo, but you could not have been feeling good. Dude, Deebo being out, that is so rough for them. And people can't, who you rooting for? Who do you want to win? I just wanted to see chaos, and that's what this whole weekend was, man. No one willing to admit they were wrong about Purdy. I don't think that's true. Colin Cowherd, he's hyperbole, whatever, right? Like, dude, Brock looks great. Brock is doing exactly what he's asked to do. You know what? Like, once in a while, he does sort of, make a play here and there. Like, the rollout touchdown to Kelce, to Kittle Corn. That was awesome. Look, good for Kittle. Love Kittle. CMC, he's starting to be like a Chief where it's like, you just expect him to be the best all the time. I'm like, love him though still. Look, I want your team to win. I want you guys to do really well. I thought you'd do a lot better. The defense, man. Like, I know you had a couple guys maybe get banged up during the game, but the defense didn't look so great. If Jordan Love didn't turn to a pumpkin mid-game and just start, maybe it was the weather both ways, just start trying to throw interceptions back and forth to each other. Like, Brock threw at least two other balls that were right to Packers, and it was just not picked. Right. And a lot of guys do it, all right? A lot of that is luck too. I get it. But man, he looked rough early in the game. You could say it was weather, whatever. I don't know, man. I think a lot changes when Deebo goes out early for sure. But you would have thought the defense would have stepped up big, and so there's a little chink in the old armor, man. I thought they would have closed it out a little bit easier than that. Yo, speaking of closing out, Lamar and the boys, tie game going in the half. Stroud, they never really looked into it. Would they need the punt return to keep it in? That was that game ended the way you kind of thought, right? Right? That game ended the way you thought. In the end, they end up pounding out Houston. Houston didn't really deserve to be there just yet. I think another year or two, if they can get a couple more guys, like they were not that flashy, and for them to be there in the end. What did Dow say? 100% agree on the bit about Shanahan. Great offense, but he sticks to his stuff even when it isn't working. Look, I think that's a lot of coaches, right? There's so many guys who look like you're really good. You know you're good. You want to do what you want to do. Nobody's Belichick, right? Nobody's like that where they can always just switch it up, change it completely on the fly, and, regroup and make it work. So, look, I love Shanahan, okay? I love guys who are just different and new and who do it their way, right? I love him. I love the teams we have left, right? Honestly, it's chaos. Like, I love it all. Man, Baltimore, give me Baltimore. San Fran, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. But the teams who I thought were going to roll this weekend, Baltimore I figured would roll. I thought the Bills would have been better. And San Fran just scary. Because I would have gone, if I didn't watch the games, you just told me San Fran won. Going into the next weekend, I would think, nah, Detroit doesn't really have a chance, man. Like, I know they're good. I know they're rah-rah. That's tough, man. I hate missed field goals determining playoff games. I do too, but, like, all these teams that just refuse to, like, you guys had Jake Moody all year, crapped all over himself all year long, right? Up and down and left and right. Why couldn't you guys just bring back in Robbie Gould? Retired, sure. He would have come back out, right? Carlson, he's the reason why Green Bay ends up losing in the end. Not completely, but one of the main reasons, Tyler Bass misses. Yeah, I mean, Bass is weird because you just think Bass is going to be better than that, and then you saw him, I think in the week prior in Pittsburgh, he hooked that one kick way left. To me, that's what he does. You ever watch him kick extra points? He goes left hash, and it looks like he kicks it straight at the left upright, and then it power fades in, right? For my golfers, the old slice, he slices it through, and that's what happened yesterday, man. Him, Carlson, same thing. Or no, Carlson, I think, pulled it, didn't he? Anyway, yeah, Carlson, big leg, but he has been bad all year. Anyway, look, we had great games. It was awesome. Ian, congrats to you and your boys. Sant, you guys, I know you want to be like, or Sant wants to hear you, whatever. He kept saying, I want Green Bay's best. No, you don't. If Green Bay had their best yesterday, your team wouldn't be in still. In the middle of that game, you actually had to feel pretty sick. Like, oh my God, like, we might not be doing it, man. And if they go out and it's Green Bay and it is the North for the NFC, and then it is Baltimore, KC, oh God, it would have to be Patrick Mahomes' favorite again, which, how? Like, dude, how does this keep happening? They're so good. And I love greatness. And honestly, dude, they are grinders. Pacheco's the man. Kelsey came back. Dude, MVS out there catching balls. Killing me, man. Oh, Joshy, I know Buffalo was hurt. I know they weren't supposed to be there. I know they weren't supposed to be great. I feel for Ja. Man, you just knew all game. It kept going back and forth. You knew. Mahomes is going to be there right in the end. You knew it. You knew it. Even when Buffalo's driving down. It's like, they got to score a touchdown. Even if they score, there's tons of time left. It does suck that it ended the way it did. It's like Eagles Super Bowl last year. We wanted to see a final drive when the boys were cooking. Oh my God, it's so good. And I'm so sad that we only have 3 games left. But KC Baltimore should be awesome. Hopefully Lamar can finally that defense is legit, man. That defense is legit. So hopefully they smack the Chiefs. I don't have to hear any of you guys anymore. You know, and then I really wish Green Bay would have gone through, man. Green Bay, Detroit would have been wild to represent the NFC. But again, I honestly, gun to my head, I don't care who wins. I don't. The KC thing, whatever, because I love stats. I love Mahomes. I love Andy Reid. If they get another one, that's just another dub towards Brady and all the records and Mahomes being better stats-wise. I love Mahomes. Didn't like that he yelled at Josh after the game they lost earlier, but I love Mahomes. So, dude, I'd love if they won. I would love if Lamar beats them and they win. I would laugh at San Fran if you guys lose it to Lamar because they come out and just punch you in the mouth. But then again, if you win, I would be happy too. Like, I love it all. I don't care. Dallas is out. Eagles are out, so I really don't care. It's a fun weekend, man. There's not much like it. We only got one good weekend like this left, really. You know, what is it? Sunday, we got both games. So anyway, KC, Baltimore, and Detroit, San Fran. I think I guessed the line immediately when it came out. I was hanging out with Zach, and he said, "Oh, what do you think it is?" I said, 6.5 at this point now, right? If San Fran showed up at all, if Brock was better, it would have been 10. And it said, yep, 6.5. Might have gone to 7. And then the KC Baltimore side, it's like, how do you bet against Mahomes? Baltimore's defense is so good. I feel like it's going to be another 2-week lead up to the Super Bowl where it's all Patrick Mahomes, which is cool, which is fine, and I love him. But it never ends, right? He's just new Brady. He's a sorcerer. But I hope Baltimore wins. I really don't care who's in it in the end, but man, it's it was a wild weekend. So if your team's alive, Sant, Ian, General, and the rest of the KC boys, yada, all you guys, man, congrats. Because honestly, KC didn't think we were gonna have them there. Detroit, who knew? I mean, look, everybody knew it was gonna be these two teams, right? Like that's where all the conspiracy theorists have gone. But anyway, man, yeah, Packers puked up all over themselves. Kind of tough, but end of the day, man, there's something to be said about being KC, being San Fran, where it's like you can play a worse game and you just outlast teams because you know how to win. It's crazy, man. What did Chiefs say? Just got moved back not that long ago, only compared to the last few seasons. Have faith in him. His brother got cut by the Vikings after 3 missed field goals. His brother, who's on Vegas, was on the Vikings? Why don't I remember that? Raiders picked them up later, missed field goals. Look, dude, yeah, I mean, look, kickers, it's like golf, right? It's like the yips. They all have great legs. Like, you just want a guy with great leg, with a great leg who can bomb it far, who hopefully can breathe a little bit when they got to make kicks. That's why the best player on the Eagles is Jake Elliott. Kickers, daddy. Kickers. All right. Anyway, happy Monday. Awesome weekend of football. Just awesome weekend in general. Yesterday, losing my internet. Dude, like 5 hours losing my internet. That was brutal. And then it actually, around 2 p.m., I think, right? I was in Discord with you guys and it popped back on. And so I was just kind of doing work anyway. But yeah, brutal with 2 young kids and trying to get other stuff done. No internet. They're screaming about internet and everything else. We went to Target and it still was bad. But again, 2 p.m., it just popped back on and it was already something outside the house. And so they've told me this in the past where there's like a connection box where like, I guess the fiber splits out to all the houses. And a guy, years back who was servicing it when it went out said, oh, our connection is on the bottom. So when there's water and everything from weather in there, it sits in the bottom, gets gunked in the bottom. Ours is the first one to get crappy. So, yeah, but anyway, so had a tech come out today, even though it was on and working well. He replaced the box. It had the same like fiber modem, whatever you want to call it, since like 2016. So got a new box. That's kind of fun. And I think they'll have somebody out to clean out the box on the line and all that stuff. So hopefully we're good coming up. But yeah, cross your fingers, no blips from here on out, because if I go down, then whoa. John ain't going to be coming up here. He ain't going to be running shows for you guys. All right. Yeah, I've seen, dude, there is a serious number of new people popping in Man, our ad on Facebook is doing great. So if you guys are new, if you guys are just getting into it, if you're just finding the stream for the first time, I got some sweet news. We got some good stuff coming up. Some stuff I've been working on. I want to show all of you guys, right? Because I know some of you guys have seen it in Discord, but not everybody's seen it. Ian, I know this is probably something like super interesting to you. So I've, talking with John, we talked about the pop-up thing, kind of doing that. He gave me a hard time. It wasn't going to be the way I wanted it. Now it seems like all of a sudden maybe my idea is a good idea, and maybe he will. I don't want to get ahead of myself. You know what I mean? But I want to show you the slides I've made so far and my vision, goal, whatever, for how this is going to work. And I'm just going to show you guys straight in Photoshop. All right. So, if you guys were in Discord, and you've already seen the welcome packs levels graphic thingamajigger, this bad boy. All I basically did was, this is like the incentivized packs, right, that are free that you can grind through as your mission level goes up. You have your starter packs, you go all the way through, you earn everything up to your legendary 2-player pack in the end. Probably the amped, purple amped 5-player pack is one of the better ones. But this is what they look like, and this is the progression. So we got 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 24, and 32 being the last. So started out Friday, Saturday, getting into it. Spent a ton of time Saturday, ton of time Sunday, and came up with this as like the basic look of it. And I love the setup. Not only does it look good, clean, you can see clearly level 2 missions at the top, but what you unlocked in the middle, a tip, right? Because everyone needs tips along the way for sure. There's so much to learn. Doing it the way I did it, where it kind of does look separated out, having the player in the background to kind of just make it look football-y and better, and then showing next what you're getting. Really like it, man. I think in the end, I think seeing this is what made John go, oh, that's why he wants it that way. He's like, well, I might, maybe I will. Anyway, so let me just pop through them real quick. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, or if you have thoughts, right? Like, hey, here's another tip. Don't forget this one. This one's a big one. Let me just run through and show you guys all this stuff. We'll do this. We'll talk about the schedule for the week. There's a new contest I'm going to run. It's coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have no idea how it's going to work. We'll see. Some good stuff you guys can win. That's going to be weekly. And then I'll show you what lineups I'm going to start. Anyway, but let's go through these now. So level 2. Remember, this goes along with your level on missions, right? So if you're in the missions tab, this level up at the top, mine's 518. Yeah, that one. All right, this is what when you start, you're at level 0. You get your first 2 packs. Remember, you used to get all those crazy packs. I started over, realized, dumb. 2 quick packs and roll. That's all you need. So you play a couple missions, you hit level 2. Boom! Level 2 missions unlock. Find missions. Nice. And 1 Find Plus Player 25 pack. So, little tip, if missions are kicking your butt, try to stay at or below the minimum rating. Too high a squad rating, and the bots will level up, gear up, and smack you down. That's good info. It's basically what we tell everyone, right? Pretty much, right? You should do a talking football clippy. Dude, I thought about that. I literally thought about that. It would be really funny, but you misspelled Zug. True. All right, and so then you'd be at level 2. Next, level 3. Here's what you're getting. Find Plus Gear 25 pack. Shows you what you're getting as well. From there, you would play a little bit more. The second, and also if you click that, it will go away. You won't be able to get it again. I want him to put them in the drop down on the top right so that you can go back and reference. Part of his wanting to build it his way was because of, well, if they want to leave it up and you read it later, I said, I just want them to see it, read it, digest it quick, and go, right? Quick, you level this, you get this, here's what's coming, and a tip. Anyway, so level 3, unlocked. You got your Find Gear, we talked about it. Missing gear for your best players and DST cards. You can change team on any piece of gear by clicking the upgrade button to rebind or reroll. Simple, right? Probably something that a lot of people early on don't really know off the rip, right? Not really clicking the buttons. Maybe you don't notice them there, right? Helpful. Oh, at least they know there's an upgrade button. Not all of the information, but decent. And next, level 4. So one more level after this. Rare missions are going to unlock, and you're going to get a rare player 25 plus pack, which is nice, right? And especially, I know when I was grinding along the way, stuff like this, I was like, all right, yeah, no, I need this. I definitely could use this to get better. Level 4, here it is. Rare missions unlocked, and your player 25 pack was credited. Boom. You can read this real quick, and then you can go. Stat rolls and players and gear are becoming very important. For tips on how rolling works and best stats, check out our YouTube link on the homepage and the tutorials playlist. YouTube in red! Sant, I heard red is, red and yellow is what you want, Sant. I heard. Next, level 6, we have a rare plus gear 25 pack incoming. Again, you go quickly through this, which is nice, right? I think most people who are here, especially with these popping up, go, oh, okay, cool, I know that. They will pick up enough, and it'll keep them in it long enough till they start getting in this flow of kind of understanding what's happening and what they should be doing, right? All right, next one, level 6 missions. Send them the red. Stop. Unlock 1 rare plus gear 25. Is that place even around? Stop it. Live games on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Game schedules at the top of our website. Follow the action and enter to win free packs all show long. Twitch.tv/fantasy the show. Level 8, 2 packs here. Epic player 10 pack, rare scrap 12 pack, plus epic missions. I did have something else here, and then I kind of thought, you know what? Level 6, they've been playing a little bit. They need to start understanding, hey, there's a show. Go check out our Twitch. Maybe you click stuff there. Maybe you see a little bit more. Jared knows what RedTube is. I'm 30. What did we decide? I'm 37. Going to be 38. I'm 37 years old, right? That was basically the pop culture of the moment. That was, if you didn't know that, you weren't a cool kid. Come on now. All right, so we're at level 8. Epic missions open up. You get your 2 packs that we talked about before. You earn 1 trophy for each win in epic and higher missions. Again, I had something different here. I realized epic missions are up. What's different? Trophies. That's a big deal. These are important as they are a requirement for many card upgrades. Simple, short, sweet. And then look what's coming up. Couple more levels now. Level 10 next up. Whiteout player pack and a whiteout DST pack. What is that? Well, when you get to level 10... we tell you, unlocked a whiteout player pack, a whiteout DST pack. Whiteouts are cards that you can upgrade from normal up to Sant's Red Super. They require levels plus mission wins to unlock their next stat or gear slot. Check their upgrade button for more info. Again, like, how do you get that in quick? I don't know. Check the upgrade button. At least they're going and looking for it. After that, level 12, we have an Epic Plus Gear 10 pack. And again, we're at level 10, 2 more again. Like, we're starting to space it out a little bit more. But the fact that you know you're getting epic stuff, and it's going to be a 10 pack, I feel like it's like I was salivating over this when I was like redoing the my new account and getting into it. Level 12, unlock Epic Gear 10 pack. There you go. Check out tutorial number 6 to learn about gear rarity bonus. Did you know the bonus is higher for event sets? Now it's like, wait, there's a bonus. What does that mean? And wait, event sets? That sounds kind of cool, right? Super event gear on a player DST from the same event gives +9 instead of the usual +6, even if they don't know what that means. Guess what? Tutorial 6, they can go see it. They'll start to see some numbers, at least know what we're talking about, and then, like, you can understand what an event set is, right? Maybe you start to, you know, see some of those event pieces in packs as well, right? Especially if you're opening right now, there are a bunch of champ cards and everything in there, right? All right, so now we have a 4-level gap. But remember, you also have epic missions on down, so it's still a pretty quick grind. Next, level 16, epic scrap 10 pack and legendary missions. Getting there, boys. Getting there. Level 16 missions. Stuff is unlocked. Join our Discord via the link on the homepage to buy, sell, and trade with the community members. Check the welcome notes for a link to a free epic player 5 pack. And then upcoming, you got a little amperage in there. Epic Amp Player 5 pack. And again, I got to get to 24. It's 8 levels, but I need those amps, boys. Level 24, you get there. Legendary missions open up. Wait, did it say legendary missions in the other one? What do we want? What was the one before this? Just want to double check. 16, after that 20. Oh, see, this is why we're proofing. This is why we're proofing. Wait. No, it unlocks at 16. It doesn't unlock at 24. Okay, this is even easier. Okay, ready? Oh, Sam, I do folders now. I'm a big folders guy. This is great. I realize having like a billion things, I'm like, oh my God, it's so much nicer. All right, so I got my next up badge. Cool, get rid of that. It's in unlocked. Oh, big folders guy. Yeah, I know. It's not supposed to be in here. So basically, take away the bottom one. Take away that. Boom, boom. And we're good. We'll just do it all. There we go. I'm sure I'll look at it 8,000 more times before we put them up. But again, it's good. Proofreading, right? All right, so your Epic Amp Player 5 pack is unlocked. If I've never looked at anything, I haven't been on a tutorial. What does that mean? Amped cards. Some of the most OP cards in the game. I did not lie. They have 50% more stat points than a typical card. This means that a Super Amp will have a whopping 96 stat points. Amp cards pop in packs and rebirths. What's a rebirth? Exactly. Go check out the tutorials. Next, level 32 Legendary Player 2 pack and Super Missions. And this one's not done, but you kind of get the gist, right? Level 32, you unlock Super Missions. Here's your Legendary Player 2 pack. Go get it. You got your triple down wide receiver champs in the back, looking good. Missions intro is complete. I want to put a little check mark there, probably two. And then something in the box just saying, congrats on getting through your mission stuff. And then after that, I don't know what I want to tell them more. But we've hit Discord. We've talked about, the other things going on, right? We've pushed them to YouTube. We've done everything that is the easy stuff to think about. But this is where I need you guys, right? What's some other important stuff that we want to push them to, right? That we want to tell them. Like it's one thing. I have other things too, right? So like this is the last one. I'll finish that one up. This is the portion of just walking through the actual mission stuff in general. But if you look here, I also have like level 5. There's no level for that. Right? Like there's no actual there's no pack or anything, but level 5, maybe I throw like a Discord announcement in there, right? Or something different, right? Level 9, maybe I put a sub announcement. Hey, you can subscribe. Have one that explains activity. Okay, yeah, that's probably a good one for like towards the end, right? I do talk about like missions a little bit earlier on, but then maybe middle after that, like maybe like 15 I could put it in there, right? That would probably be good. Like if you're level 15, you're you haven't gotten 16's legendary, 15's epic, right? So that's good to know around there. You're still in epics. So yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah. Act tip at level 15? 4K? Question mark? Anyway, I just want to give you guys kind of a rough idea of like what I'm putting together. I love the fact that it looks so good. I love the way it looks. I think it's clean, right? And we're using all Sans colors and all that fun stuff. But like, just the setup I have going on, how we're going to do it. There is going to be, yes, there will be a lot more as well. Remember, this is just the level pop-ups. The way it's going to be set up, I'll be able to do one of these per level. But then I'm hoping that he gets, like, I want a welcome version of this, right? Where I can put 3 slides up at the beginning. I want to be able to pop one when there's an event, right? I want to show you, hey, here's the event stuff. Here's the cards. Here's how long it's in, right? Do a scheduling kind of thing. And then I want something like, if I need to just let you guys know that, Jalen Hurts is out this week, Gardner Minshew is starting, or Wentz is back, right? And I need to remind you guys, hey, quick, fix your lineup, right? Things like that. And hopefully Hopefully we'll add in just the straight pop-up stuff too. Yeah. Later on, an announcement about the subscription tiers. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is what I have that on there. That's already in here. This one right here, level 9, which is like an in-between, which there's no pack. But that's where I just want to pop up and do a, hey, here's a tip. Did you know you can subscribe to the site and, you know, support the game if you love it, you know, better than buying tickets. Subscribe. You get all this extra and you get XP, you know, whatever we decide. But I'll make that look a little bit different. I'll make the event ones look different. Dude, this is it, man. This is so good. This is what we need. This was good. It gave me the roadmap. I like having this up, but breaking it down, making it go pain the pain, this is what we needed, man. It's going to be so good. And if John can just do it the proper way, do the way I'm asking, not his weird, different way. Oh, what is happening? Why is everyone buying packs right now? What is going on? Did I miss something? Did I miss something, boys? Like multiple people just bought packs. I love you guys. Thank you. You guys are the best. All right. Chief. Yes. A small picture of what the upgrade button looks like might be helpful. I know. But I know things like that, like a picture of little things in the tips. Thing is, the tips are supposed to look clean, be a little blurb. They can quick read if they want to, and then we'll try to like push them along the way. Can't clutter it up too much, right? Then there's too much everywhere. I agree. Like we'll probably do more, but end of the day, we want to really get them 2 tutorials to really learn and see everything. This is supposed to not have too much because you don't want them going, click another one, you know, and not actually doing it. You want them to see it and do it, right? And read it through and pick up something, have thoughts, but not know everything, and then like travel to, you know, what does Rye Bread say, right? What do the marketing guys say? You want calls to action. You don't want, here's a million things. Here's everything you need to know. They're not going to read it. No, you want, hey, this thing exists. Oh, that would be really helpful. Let me go figure out what that is. You know what I mean? That's how you pretty much want to do it. But yeah, man, I think they're great. I think they look good. I'm excited, and yeah. I want to keep it rolling, man. All right. Let's talk about the week, everything we got coming up, the new game type we're going to do, we're going to have, and I think we're going to run it twice. We'll see how it goes, and I don't understand how it's going to work, but you can check the schedule on the site. All the dates, everything are correct. Yeah. Oh, God. All right, here we go. If you go to the top of the site, you look at the scheduling. You look up here, all the games we have coming up. You will see same team playing the same team. Why? I don't understand. 5:30, 6:30, all the way to 9 p.m. Starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Okay, so this is going to lock down tomorrow. Got to get your stuff in between now and then. It is going to be a sub-only event. If you guys are new here and you guys get into the Discord and you DM me, I will get everybody hooked up and make sure everybody can play at the minimum. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be different. I don't know how this is going to work. We are going to run a 9-game set. This is all of the NFC teams that did not make the playoffs. These are the teams that we've been sitting on. These games are going to sim out starting tomorrow. 9 games on Tuesday. We're going to come back Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meaning 3 games are not going to happen. 3 teams are going to be eliminated. We are going from 9 to 6 to 1, 2, 3, 4 teams remaining on Thursday, and then Sunday there will be your final 2 teams. All right. So what we are going to be doing is a version of like an unlimited-ish, but not really, another survival game. All right. Survive the NFC. It's going to be for this week only. We're going to run this one. We'll probably do the AFC, running that back next week. All right, couple little twists. Right here. Epic Max cards only in order to be eligible for the custom top 10 prizes. So, what does that mean? If you come down to the prizes and you see in the top 10, there are champ-related prizes in here, okay? We have a top 50 to give away to, And we also have 10, 25, 50, 75, 100,000, 125, and 150,000. So it is going to be a mixture of like an unlimited sort of scoring, but also then placement as well. Rating will be 1 million. So some of you, yeah, you'll just set your best lineup because, well, maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe you need to. I will have you know that my squads, and I stayed at epic and below for every card, meaning players and gear, no higher than legendary, or you will not get paid out the bonus stuff, which is all the stuff in white. Now, this is going to be fun too. The coins, the trophies, all this. Hey, go ahead, slot a super. Maybe you do get first. You're not going to get this, but you'll get this. Maybe you'll have a better chance at this. It's all going to be strategy. It's all going to depend on how you want to play it. But you are going to get an entry for being a subscriber 1 and a subscriber 3. So I didn't want to put too many in because I don't know how it's going to work. I actually don't even understand how it's going to score, okay? So here's what's going to happen. We are going to start with the 9 teams that are on the NFC side that are not in the playoffs. On Tuesday, 9 games are simmed out. Top 6 scoring totals will move on. Meaning, if in the Atlanta game it's 30-20, and in the New Orleans game it's 10-10, well, 50 points is more than 20. New Orleans, if you are a bottom 3 team, you will not move on, okay? So keep that in mind. Try to understand who's doing well in our sims. I have no idea, and it's still random, but that's what's fun about it, okay? And again, in order to qualify for these white texted champ rewards, you will have to slot no higher than an epic, okay? I will be manually playing these out. No gear, none of that. Purple gear, purple players, max if you want to be involved in this. Now, maybe you say, hey, I don't have anything. I want to try to hit the top spot. I want 200 trophies and 50K. Go ahead. Slot a super. That is why it's a million rated cap, because I still don't think you'll be... you might slot a super. You might have 500K in that super. You might be able to work around it. If your super goes out early, he goes out early, right? So I don't know what the strat's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be different. We've never done this before, but it's going to be a survival game. It's going to be team over team. The other part, that teams will play themselves each round. NFL teams moved on based on their total combined points for that round, okay? That round only. If they score 100 combined in the first, in the second they score 10, but 110's more, no, doesn't matter. Does not carry over, okay? It's round to round. So, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, okay? And I'm putting this out there. Don't yell at me, all right? I'm warning you. I have no idea if you're going to get... If this might break the system, it might not even work. I don't know. It might add all of the stats together for Saquon if the Giants play, and you might get a double set of it. So maybe he gets 110 yards on one team, and he gets 115 on the other. It might combine for 225. I don't know how it's going to work, okay? So should you stack 225s and all that? Well, guess what? If you want to be in the top, you can only do epic. So you only have 4 stats on those players. Maybe you sprinkle some in gear. Maybe you don't. Maybe you go with what you have. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be different. We've never done anything like this before. Again, you can aim for just hitting the top spot. You can aim for the top spot plus hitting the stuff over here, right? By only going epic plus. If you have blackouts, things like that, that will be helpful. A million rating, even if you had blackouts and all epic amp gear, okay, maybe you'd go over. But other than that, you're probably not going to. All right, and then on top of that, if you survive, there is a prize for 10, 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, and 150K. Again, why are there no supers, other things? I don't know how this is going to go. We could clear tomorrow. I have no idea, right? If everyone's triple bonusing, I don't know, right? But we'll have fun with it. We'll adjust for next week. I think it'll be a lot. I think it'll be really cool. It'll be interesting to see how it all goes. And again, like, you're going to talk to each other. You're going to try to figure out, but you're not going to want to say, like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm Stiver, I'm just going to play my super Jamar Chase or super Burrow. Like, I don't know. I don't know what people are going to do, right? You might think, hey, I don't have, you might have a tier 3 sub. You do one epic lineup and one top tier lineup. Maybe you try to hit one in the other. Or maybe you want to be, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So the schedule, 9 games tomorrow, starting at 5 o'clock p.m., and then starting every half hour thereafter. until the 9 are done. Wednesday, 5 o'clock again in every half hour. Thursday, 5 o'clock again in every half hour. We will break for Friday because we have regular scheduled stuff, conference final stuff on Friday. We'll do that. We'll know who moves on, or not who moves on. We'll know who's pretty close to the top in Unlimited with only the Super Bowl left. And then we'll come back on Sunday. Sunday, the final 2 squads that make it through at the very end to the Sunday match. There will only be 2 teams left. Those teams will play each other again. And yeah, there you go. And then we'll cap it on Sunday. And again, these white text things, these are all manual. They're not going to pop in right away. So don't be yelling at me immediately if you're not paid out like on the spot on Sunday if I'm doing things. The other stuff should go in, but this stuff will all be handled probably on Monday. We'll do all that stuff, right? Again, I'm excited. It's a cool different way of doing stuff. You know, maybe you don't want to waste a lot of scrap because you just want to keep your scrap, right? I know a lot of people have ripped a lot of packs. You got a lot of scrap, right? Epic and below, you can roll some stuff, right? You can waste, $200K to roll some stuff and get stuff decently set, right? Like I probably spent like a little over 100K earlier rolling a little bit of stuff, and just trying to have fun with it, right? And again, you might just do, hey, I'm going to do, if I'm a tier 3 sub, I might do one that's only all epics and below. I might do one that's just like, 2 supers, and I hope they're on the same team and they just move on. Whatever you want to do, we'll see how it goes. And real quick, so for first place again for the Epic Max, 1 legendary champ player, it's going to be random. 1 blackout champ player, random. I'm going to make packs for these. And then 1 legendary champ gear piece, which we'll have to roll out on Monday because I can't force gear because John never gave me the overall thing on gear, which would just fix it. But anyway, second place, a blackout champ player, a legendary champ piece on top of everything else that you get. 3rd through 5th, epic. 2 epic champ players. So you'll get like 2 separate packs. And then if you're 6th through 10th, you'll pick up 1 epic champ. But again, we'll probably run this back next week. I like it. It's cool. It's different. And I'm excited, man. And honestly, I have no idea. Maybe 150K is way too much. Maybe we're there in 2 days. I don't know. Love that. But there you go. That's what we're going to do this week. I think it'll be fun. It'll be something to get us through from now until Friday. And yeah, again, I don't know how it's going to work. Everyone's yards could roll together. So in which case, I recommend you probably have a quarterback with a bonus or 2. Or it may not. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. All right. So the teams that are going to be involved, it is at the top, if you want to look, Carolina, Atlanta, the Giants, Seattle, New Orleans, Chicago, Arizona, Washington, and Minnesota. Keep in mind who has good activity. I don't know. See what you see. Maybe you just get completely unlucky. And, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. I don't know if it's going to add stats. It could be ridiculous. Everyone could wipe by Thursday. I have no idea. But we'll have fun with it. All right, so none of the other stuff's in. I'll keep updating it along the way, and we'll keep rolling. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, so quickly, before I jump off, here's my lineup that I'm going to roll with and just see how it goes. Again, Survivor, right? You want a little bit of stacking involved at least. This is my all-epic squad number 1. I have 90K left, okay? Look, I didn't want to move too much around, but it's also tough to really upgrade too much further. That's why I like the 1,000,000 rating, right? My Sam Howell, I wanted to go Hal just because I think it's fun. He has Terry and he has Dotson. Hopefully they do something. I just need them to move on. Maybe the bonus stuff happens. I don't know. I tried to pick guys with at least one, the first bonus on them. Olave's hot in missions right now. But again, my main stack, Hal, Terry, Dotson. Thielen's always good. He can play once in triple. Maybe triple twice. I don't know. And then I went Pitts, Bijan, another semi-stack, and then Kamara with Olave on this side. That is my subscriber 1, my first one in. My second one in, I'm taking a flyer on Justin Fields. Here's what I'm thinking. Look at his bonuses. 400 and 175 rushing. 400 passing, 175 rushing. He has 2 plus pass TD and pass yards, right? I don't know. You could get a running quarterback. You could, if Lamar was in this, you could get a running quarterback who don't like. You could take Bijan and go like 125 reception and 125 rush. I don't know, right? Like, we're going to see. It'll be really fun. You know the guys who catch a lot, too, who are running backs. It's going to be so interesting to see. So, this is my squad number 2. The stack is Fields to Kmet. I don't even know if Kmet's actually good. Alec Pierce is the Thielen on this side. Oh, excuse me. Alec Pierce. We'll see. But I'm going Fields, Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, which again, level 0. I didn't really work on that. I just kind of threw it together. I'm still going to throw Terry in there by himself for fun. I saw Kenneth Walker's activity was high, so why not toss him in there? Jonathan Taylor. This is more spread out, but as long as Chicago plays a second one, it could work out, right? And then I stacked my defense with my QB, and I think I did it on both, right? Yeah, I went defense with QB. And then again, you know, you're here, you know what scores in missions, you know you want sack, you want interception, you want return yards or returns or whatever, field goal. You want the things that score in missions because that's what we'll be using. All right, that's what we'll be doing. So I'm going to open this up here in a minute, and you guys will be able to get in, start whipping through. And again, max blackouts, amped gear everywhere. I don't think anyone is going to come up to the million cap. It'll be close, right? But million was a good number to do this with. And then, you know, bear in mind, keep it in your mind. Again, don't yell at me. I don't know how it's going to work out, right? We're going to have fun with it. You know, there's some awesome prizes in there. And yeah, we'll run it back. We'll run it back with tweaks next week, and we'll see how it all goes. All right, so yeah. So there you go. Oh, so Friday is going to be the final, the conference side of this, right? We will know then over the weekend who the Super Bowl teams are going to be, and next Wednesday we will come back live on Wednesday, and we will watch the Super Bowl to end our playoff event and the playoff survivor stuff, okay? And then again, champs will be until just after the Super Bowl. Super Bowl will go off. I think that Tuesday or Wednesday, champs will be out of the pack, so you guys have time, definitely. I know they're a tough pull. They're an even harder rebirth, so beware if you're rebirthing. Like, I had 2 epics that I got rebirthed. Within, like, 8 rebirths total, I got 2. I've had other stuff I messed around with, even on, like, admin. I've done 50, 75 rebirths, and it's not hit. So, dude, I don't know, man. We shall see. I'm going to talk to John, see if we can, like, make things better, maybe for the next go-around. Look at the numbers of everything. But we're trying to add in and fix what we can while we can. And there you go, man. Sam popped in asking if we had any new things to do this week. I saw Anders say he just wants to fill out lineups. I get it, man. I do too. And it was cool. It was cool the way this came together. So there you go. If you go check the contest page, it should be out now. First one up. Wait. Wait. Oh no. Sorry. I did hold please. There we go. 30 hours. I forgot. Starts at 5 o'clock. So there you go. Weekly, Survive the NFC. We will come back next week with a Survive the AFC. And again, man, fun little high energy stream here. If you guys are new, fantasytheshow.com, if you guys want to get in, play along with us. ! Discord if you're in Twitch. Join the Discord, okay? If you join the game, we're going to try to get you to join the Discord anyway. Best way to learn. Only way to trade and all that with everybody. You'll get to meet everybody. You'll pick up tips on top of what we'll be putting out there. You pick up tons of tips along the way. And again, I'm Jared. I'm always in there. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, whatever, let me know. I'll get you guys hooked up. And again, if you can't play in this because you're not a sub, DM me. We'll chit chat. I'll find out how you got here. We'll make sure you get credited with your legendary pack and all that good stuff. All right? I love you guys. Enjoy. I'll be in Discord here and there. If you guys have questions, DM me. If you have ideas for tips and things along the way that I could put on the pop-up cards, let me know. Ian, I love you. Dotties, General, your team's a clown. You're dumb magician QB. Lordy, I love you guys. Enjoy the day. Peace.